Hi guys, and welcome to Take 5. Thanks for making us a part of your Saturday morning. I'm your host, Carla Salinas. We've got a great show for you today, starting with an artist in Brownsville. She's been selling her hand-painted drawings now for a few years. Take 5's Millicent Olivares introduces us to the woman behind the brush.
There's no place like home, and Harlingen native Evelyn Gonzalez knows it. Owner of Paper Lilies and the artist known as Brushed with Ink on Instagram, it was Evelyn's love and pride for the Valley that served as the inspiration behind her RGV collection.
I'm born and raised here, and then I moved to Austin to go to college, and I saw all these cute Austin things like home decor, just things that kind of remind you of Austin. I was like, I want something like that, but for home, because I was homesick. I started making like little maps of Harlingen, and that's where my first piece started. And then me and my sisters went on a trip, and we went to New Orleans, and we went to a gift shop, and they had the cutest souvenirs, and they had tea towels, and I was like, my mom would love that. And I was like, if my mom likes it, I'm sure other moms would like it. So I started making tea towels specifically for the RGV.
Evelyn's collection includes drawings of RGV birds and butterflies to some hometown maps and markers that make great gifts for others, or even as a special addition to your home.
I just want to shed like a positive light on the Valley, and just so that everyone can see what's here and like all the beautiful things that we have here. So I just wanted to make my art into like something beautiful to show for the Valley and that everyone will enjoy, and they really do. And if people come in here and they're like, I saw this glass like you did. Yeah. I saw this glass on Instagram, I want it. And I'm like, cool, that's even better. Like I just want to make people happy through my art, and I feel like when they have some representation of home, that really helps and it really hits home.
She also offers some hand-painted Bibles, journals, and tumblers that she says have become a big hit with those that are looking to add a little color to their everyday life.
I wanted my tumbler painted. That's how the tumbler started. And then I did it, and then a lot of other people were like, that's so cute, can you do mine? I'm like, okay, sure. So then I just started offering ready-mades, and then some people will bring them into the store. They're Stanleys or whatever they have. And then I'll paint them. They tell me like, oh, I want certain flowers. I want sunflowers and roses. I'm like, okay, cool, you got it. So I'll do it. And for the Bibles, one of my friends, her Bible was kind of going through some wear and tear. So she asked, can you paint it? And I was like, yes. So I painted her, well, I painted mine first to make sure I could do it. And then I painted her Bible, and then I just started painting. Everyone liked it, so they kept asking me, can you paint my Bibles?
The collection is exclusively available at Paper Lilies in downtown Harlingen, a passion project that Evelyn and her sister opened up just this past year.
So we have just like fun things that you're just like cool pencils that you have funny things on them, and you're like, oh, my mom would love this, or my friend would love this. Like that's what our goal was, that like someone walks into the store and they see like, oh, my sister would love this, or like and that's what happens. Like people come in and they'll be like, oh, so-and-so would love this, and they start getting it. And that's exactly what we wanted. We wanted to offer something for everyone.
To brighten your day with your very own RGV-inspired gift, you can visit Paper Lilies at 105 East Jackson Street in Harlingen. Or to get your own customized piece, you can follow Brushed with Ink on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. For Take 5, I'm Millicent Olivares.
Thanks, Millie. I'm here today with another Take 5 Off. Joining me is Lorena Torres and Matthew Rodriguez, the owners of Silly Dilly. Thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, so I am so excited for this today because I actually love pickles, and you're actually giving our viewers a very special discount. Can you tell us what that discount is?
Yes, so we're going to be offering 15% off for the entire month of August. And if you see us at any events, message us on our Facebook or Instagram, tell us, hey, I saw you guys on Take 5. We're gonna go ahead and take off 15% off of any purchase. That's pickle kits, pickles, triple kits, whatever you guys purchase.
That's amazing. Now, Lorena, I'm seeing all of the different colors of the rainbow here. I gotta ask, where did this idea come about? This is so RGV.
Yeah, well, it all started because, well, I love pickles and Matt didn't really like pickles, so I convinced him to try, and sure enough, he liked them. And then after a while, we started experimenting with them, and it just started off with one flavor, and that was our fruit punch flavor, and then boy, it went on from there.
Now, these aren't your regular average pickles. They obviously have, you know, a bunch of different flavors. So let's kind of go through some of these flavors. I've got to ask, like, what's your most popular flavor?
Well, the most popular for sure is cherry. Cherry has been the most top seller since we first started, and that was one of the first flavors we came out with. But now we've come out with so many different options that our customers really are split between. They can't choose which one is their favorite. For me personally, my favorite is wild berry, but we have a flavor for everybody. So we have some that are more sour, some that are more sweet, and some that are more tart. So we have a flavor for everybody's flavor palette.
Amazing. Is that y'all on the t-shirt? Is that supposed to be
that's
YouTube?
me and that's him.
Love
Yeah.
it so much.
Oh yeah.
So how long have you guys been doing this now?
So we started in April, and it really took off probably in the following month. That's April is
May.
really when we kind of got everything down on paper and came up with the idea of exactly how we're gonna do it, came up with the name, came up with the logo, created our business pages, and everything really took off the following month. And then with our pickle kits, it comes with all the snacks that enhance your pickle experience, you know, your favorites, hot Cheetos, stuff like that. So with our pickle kits, it really comes with everything that you can put on top. So what you do is you put them, get home, you put them in a bowl, or you can put them in a cup or whatever, and then in the pickle kit, all the snacks that come in there, you just throw on top, and you eat it all together like that. It's super good. And you can't just try one, you have to try all of them. That's where most of our customers end up split, because at our events, we have them all set up just the way you see them in front of you, and it's really hard to pick which one you want to try.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's already hurting like right here when you're about to eat something sour. So I'm definitely so excited to try this. Now, one more time, where can people find you guys if they do want to get that special discount?
So they can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Silly Dillies.
Well, thank you both so much for joining us today. We really look forward to trying all these pickles.
Thank you.
The City of FAR is getting ready for their big night out event this Tuesday. Yuri Gonzalez joins us now to tell us all about it. Welcome, Yuri. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
So, FAR Night Out, let's talk about
I see
it.
what you did there.
Yes, FAR Night Out. So, what can people expect from this event?
Right, so it's a tradition now with the City of FAR, this event happening just a few weeks before a back to school. So it's becoming, or it's emerging into a back to school bash, but really it's FAR Night Out. This really allows our community to come out, meet our law enforcement, community engagement team, our mental health unit, our mounted patrol, everyone really in the public safety communications sector with the City of FAR. And this year we're having so much when it comes to back to school items. I believe we've had great donations. I believe it was over $10,000.
Wow.
And now we're converting that into backpacks, school supplies, folders, pencils, pens, everything your kiddos need for this back to school.
There you go. So, of course, just a few days of summer left, but this event is really going to help people get prepared for back to school.
Right, and I really think that it allows our community to once again connect with our workforce, with the City of FAR, even with them, because we also have food vendors. We have, places in the City of FAR that really want to expose their products or services. So we all come out. I believe this year it's more than 40 vendors that are coming out.
Wow.
And this all happens at the main event grounds or parking lot. A huge space and just activities, music, food, and lots of giveaways.
And you mentioned first responders, police officers, they will all be there available. And having this meet and greet, it's so important for the community. It just really builds that relationship.
Right, so that's the idea. We want to do this every year and hoping that every year it's bigger and better, but it's also a relationship type of scenario. Come out and I think there's so much stigma behind law enforcement. This really allows you to meet the men behind this uniform, the men behind this badge, the guys in the robots, and get to know them. And these are also residents of the City of FAR and in your community, your dads, your sons, your just people that make this community safer for you.
This event entirely, it's our favorite price here at Take 5,
Yes.
$3.99. Is that right?
Yeah, so our events, with the City of FAR, they are free. And if people want more information about this event, it's all up on our social media, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. We have the flyer up there. We have a promo, and yeah, it's all happening Tuesday, August 6th after 5. I believe we start at 6. So just join us, Bring the kiddos, bring your boyfriend, your husband. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Fun for everybody.
Yes.
Perfect. Well, there you have it. Again, the FAR Police Department is having their FAR Night Out event this Tuesday at 6 p.m. Make sure you check it out. We hope to see you there.
If you've ever wanted to attend an auction or even donate, now is your chance. Details on an event you're not going to want to miss is coming up next.
This auction is selling off items for Future Farmers of America and FH clubs, and it's all for a good cause. Joining us today is Nelda Barrera and Lawan Guthrie. Thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
All right, so tell us a little bit about your event.
So the South Texas Cattlemen's Roundup will be held on August the 10th at 10 a.m. in Edinburgh at the Edinburgh Livestock Auction Barn. It is an annual fundraiser that we have to benefit Driscoll Children's Hospital. We've been coordinating, or I've been coordinating and participating in this event for 14 years. This year's a little different. We now have a Driscoll Children's Hospital in Edinburgh to serve the Rio Grande Valley. And we're really excited about that.
And we were talking a little bit about before, and you told me a little story on why you did this. Do you mind sharing that again with us?
Sure. So my son was a patient at Driscoll when he was 18 months, so 22 years ago. And so we took him over there and saw a GI specialist, spent some time, and he was under the care and direction of a GI doctor at Driscoll till he was 18. And it wasn't until we were in the hospital and after the fact that we realized that this was an opportunity for our family to get involved and to give back. And so here we are, 14 years later, still doing it, and incorporating the 4-H members and the FFA chapters from the Valley to help us in donating items and helping us to raise money for this event.
And Nelda, that's incredible. Thank you so much for doing that for other families after your experience. Okay, so how do we help? How does it work?
So we're soliciting auction items. We have a live auction at 10 o'clock at the Edinburgh Auction Barn. We'll sell 45 lots, and it ranges from baked goods, jewelry, purses, barbecue pits, picnic tables, anything that anybody wants to donate.
Lujan, tell us a little bit about what this means for Driscoll Hospital.
Well, Driscoll Children's Hospital, Rio Grande Valley, is the first designated freestanding children's hospital here in the Valley. So, you know, it's important to Driscoll to be able to provide that specialized medical care to our patients, you know, closer to home. You know, the South Texas Cattlemen's Roundup is such a special event for Driscoll because it really is about kids helping kids. And so these kids go out of their way to bring in these special items for the auction, because 100% of the funds raised during this auction is going to stay local to help kids being treated at our Driscoll Children's Hospital, Rio Grande Valley, and to help support our critical care treatment team. So we're just so very thankful.
All right, more information, Nelda. Give us one more time, all those details.
Saturday, August the 10th at the Edinburgh Livestock Auction Barn. The auction starts at 10 a.m. Everyone is invited.
All right, thank you guys so much for coming. Best of luck at your event. We hope everybody comes out and supports the Driscoll Children's Hospital.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Weslaco is gearing up for their first ever Lemonade Day. How you can participate next. A dog or cat can be a great addition to the family. Coming up next on Take 5, Weslaco Animal Care Services brings us this week's Pet of the Week. The Weslaco Chamber of Commerce is getting ready for their first ever Lemonade Day. It's happening today at Weslaco City Hall, and here to tell us all about it is Barbara, Jean, and Elizabeth Gastruita, and of course, Lemmy the Lemon here. Guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
So it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun, but Barbara, please tell us what we can expect from your first ever Lemonade Day.
Yes, we are so excited. Yes, our first ever, and so this is actually an ongoing program. It started in 2007, started in Houston, and it became a nationwide program. So we're really proud to be one of the cities across the nation that's actually hosting this event for kids. And really what to expect for kids is to have an opportunity to come out, run your own business by running your lemonade stand, and being a part of this program has really just given them an opportunity to learn a lot of really great skills and prepare for their futures, one cup of lemonade at a time.
Absolutely. I feel like it's really teaching them some entrepreneurship skills here. Was that really important to the city of Weslaco?
Yeah, and really the basis of the program, and why when we had these initial discussions about bringing this program to Weslaco, it was really about how can we help grow the kids in our community by allowing them to really harness their business skills, become young entrepreneurs. And as the Chamber of Commerce, our mission is to support business and support the future of business, which are these young leaders.
Now, Elizabeth Keynes is a huge supporter of Lemonade Day. How excited are you guys to be a part of this year?
When Barbara called me and told me that Weslaco was going to do Lemonade Day, I was super excited. Raising Cane's loves supporting the community.
Now, you guys are a national sponsor. Now, this is a national day here, and you guys have been a part of it for so many years, but this year, we're specifically celebrating in Weslaco. So what are you looking forward to the most?
Just seeing how all the kids present their business. It's so exciting.
I'm so excited to see it. Now, Barbara, as a huge part of this event will also be that the Weslaco Animal Care Services is going to be holding an adoption event.
Yes.
You know, tell us how that's going to work.
So alongside Lemonade Day, we're going to be hosting a full event for the kids, for families to come enjoy. So we actually will be hosting a adoption day for our Weslaco Animal Services. So they'll be out there. So we want to encourage everyone to stop by. And aside from that, we're going to have a lot of activities. We'll have a few food vendors. We'll have some games and activities for the families, for the kids. And of course, we want to encourage everyone to stop by and buy a cup of lemonade from these young entrepreneurs. And throughout the event, I was going to mention that we're actually going to have some contests taking place. So we're actually going to have a best tasting lemonade contest, and we're also going to have a best stand contest. So aside from preparing for this day to sell their lemonade, these kids are also preparing to compete in these contests and have been working really hard to do so. And what's really neat is that because it's a national program, after they have the opportunity to compete here, then we actually will be selecting one of these kiddos to become the Entrepreneur of the Year for Weslaco, and they will then have an opportunity to go compete nationally.
An amazing, amazing time. Thank you all so much for joining us today. We are very much looking forward to Lemonade Day today. It sounds like it's going to be a great day today in Weslaco.
It is. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, guys, Weslaco's first ever Lemonade Day is happening today. Don't miss out at 4 p.m. at Weslaco City Hall.
This next pup is ready to be taken to their forever home. Millicent Olivares introduces us to our pet of the week from the Animal Care Services here in the city of Weslaco.
Carla, it's another great day here on Take 5. It's actually a sparkly day because we've got a special guest here with us, and this is Miss Sparkles. Look at this girl. She's so adorable. She is 3 months. As you can see, she's quite the big girl, but that's not a problem. She's gonna get bigger, and that means there's more of her to love. We know a family out there is watching that can give her all the love she deserves. The number that you see on your screen is gonna get you to the Weslaco Animal Care Services. That is where Miss Sparkles and all of her friends are waiting for their forever home, so make sure you give them a call so you can get that adoption process started. There is actually events happening today. They are going to be at the H-E-B on Texas in Weslaco from 1 to 2 p.m. They're going to be giving away some fun items there. And there is going to be a second event happening at Weslaco City Hall. That is happening from 4 to 8 p.m. And again, that is an adoption event where they're going to have so many babies looking for their new home. For Take 5's Pet of the Week, I'm Millicent Olivares.
Calling all fishermen, now is the time to enjoy your hobby and do it for a good cause. We'll explain next.
The following segment is supported by DHR Health.
Fishing for Hope is back again this year. The money raised at the event will help uninsured patients at the Hope Family Health Center. And joining us today to tell us all about it is Marisa Castañeda and Roxanne Ramirez. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us today. We're really excited to talk about this event. I think it's a very important event, and it's in its 18th year. What can we expect that's going to be different this year?
Thank you for having us. It's such an honor to be here. DHR Health's Fishing for Hope tournament is right around the corner, as you mentioned. This year we have some entertainment planned. We're supposed to have great weather, according to Tim Smith.
Hopefully, yes.
Great fishing. Really, why we do this is a major fundraising effort. We're very excited to have over 2,000 people come out. It's a lot of fun. We've got all kinds of prizes and speakers and special presentations this year, so we're really excited about the event. Initially, 18 years ago, we had 30 boats or 30 teams, and we raised $75,000 our first year. Fast forward to 2024, 18 years later, we are now the largest nonprofit fishing tournament on the Texas coast, with over 250 boats and over 2,000 participants, raising almost $5 million for the Hope Family Health Center.
Can you talk to us a little bit about, Roxanne, what this is benefiting? Who is it benefiting? What are the specifics there?
I love the question that you posed. What it benefits really instilling hope to the most vulnerable in the community. And who are they? The uninsured. Our patients are able to receive quality integrated care, medical and counseling services, like was just mentioned, completely free. And they are able to receive it because there's people in the community who say, what can I do? And they actually put those words to action and do something about it.
Wow, so vital, just incredible resources that you guys are providing. So if there are some businesses that are watching out there and they do want to participate, they want to become sponsors, how can they go about that?
So really there's several ways to help. If you want to just give a donation, if you have $1 to give or $10 or $100, or be one of our platinum sponsors. We have different levels of sponsorships that come with a lot of great amenities to promote your business or service. There's plenty of time to register. If you just want to come out and fish, there is a participation fee for that. But all of that information can be found on any of our social media sites, both at DHR Health or the Hope Family Health Center. And we'd love for you to come out. You know, the most special part of the evening, Roxanne, you know this, is when we get to unveil the check. So we're really hoping to be able to present them with $500,000 this year. That's our goal. We're more than halfway there, but it really does go a long way, and there's a lot of ways you can help.
Wow. Well, we want to thank you guys for joining us and giving us all this information about this absolutely incredible event. This is happening again Saturday, August 24th at Jim's Pier on South Padre Island. For more information or to become an event sponsor, once again, you can call 956-362-3140.
That's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching Take 5. We're back with more fun tomorrow. Until then, have a great day.